Hey, what's up, Fit Fam? It's Jen, and this is Through Thick and Thin. Today we are meal prepping Thai coconut quinoa bowls. They are vegetarian. They're supposed to be vegan, but I subbed out maple syrup for honey. But if you don't do that swap and you use maple syrup, it's vegan. This recipe makes 4 servings, each at about 250 calories, and I'll leave the links down below for what I'm using. Oh, and you guys, we are almost to 200 members of the Fit Fam. If you are not subscribed yet, subscribe down below and be one of the original 200 members of our Fit Fam. For this recipe, you will need organic peanut butter. I have cashews, but the recipe calls for peanuts, but since I already had this, I'm just gonna use it. Red cabbage, coconut milk, full fat, carrots. This is ginger. It calls for fresh ginger, but I already had that. And then garlic, sesame seeds, soy sauce, quinoa, 2 sweet potatoes. It calls for maple syrup, but I have honey and it's close enough. Cilantro, 1 lime, a bell pepper color of your choice, and shelled edamame. So the first thing we're going to do is get our quinoa going, since that's probably going to take the longest, and also I don't have to babysit it since I'll be putting it in my Instant Pot. So to the Instant Pot, we are adding 1 cup of rinsed quinoa, and we're going to add a can of coconut milk. But quick tip, when the coconut milk settles, it gets all the fat up to the top and then like a liquid down at the bottom. Before you want to add anything, you want to give it a really good shake so it kind of comes all together again. Cup of water, 1 lime, zested and juiced, but oh my goodness, I have to do this with 2 hands. And some salt, but that also required 2 hands. And then you're gonna set this on manual for 1 minute. And then once it has cooked for a minute, we're just gonna let it depressurize and do a, I think it's called a no pressure release. We're gonna let it sit here until that timer says 10. And while that's going, we're gonna preheat our oven to 400 degrees and then get started on these sweet potatoes. All right, so we are going to dice these 2 sweet potatoes. See, wasn't that easy? And then we're gonna drizzle it with olive oil. Season with the garlic, salt, pepper, and sesame seeds. And then into the oven it goes for 25 to 30 minutes. And then to a bowl, we're going to add the purple cabbage, edamame, carrot, and your bell pepper. Okay, so I am the worst, and I totally forgot. It calls for apple cider vinegar. Ideally, you'd have one with the mother, but I was cheap a while ago and bought a super cheap one, and I'm not going to buy a new one until it's gone. I also don't think that I mentioned at the beginning that you need olive oil, but hopefully you already have that in your house. But you do need olive oil. Obviously, we already used it. So now that we got all of those ingredients together, we are going to make kind of like a dressing for like a coleslaw or like a slaw. Okay, so we are going to combine olive oil, apple cider vinegar, lime juice, soy sauce, ginger, and salt. Okay, and then I mix that and I'm gonna toss it with the veggies and then set it aside. All right, so this says 10 minutes, but that little indicator has not dropped yet, so it is still pressurized. So I'm just gonna let it sit there until it does depressurize. All right, so at 14 minutes, it did go down. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. And then we're gonna fluff that. And then I did taste it. It did need some more salt, but now it's fluffed and good to go. So after 25 minutes, this is what the sweet potatoes look like, which totally could be done, but I like them a little bit charred, so we're gonna put them back in. All right, and then the last real thing that we have to do is make our peanut sauce. So to a bowl or jar, I use a jar because it's easier to mix. We're going to add 2.5 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2.5 tablespoons water, 1 teaspoon soy sauce, and then 1 teaspoon of honey or maple syrup. Okay, the recipe totally didn't call for this, but honestly, like, I can't stick to a recipe to save my life. So to the peanut sauce, I'm gonna add some sriracha because it's delicious and I like things spicy. And then the reason that I like to do it in a jar is because I'm gonna just shake it and get it really well combined instead of just like stirring it, because that's no fun. All right, I did add a little bit more water just because I like the sauce to be a little bit runnier. But that's what we're working with there. That's my consistency that I like. And then now we're going to assemble. So if you wanted to get really exact with your meal prep, you could get out a scale and weigh out each individual ingredient, but it'll all even out by the end of the week, so I'm not too concerned about it. And then I did make up a little taste tester bowl just so I could taste it before the video was over. And then I did put the sweet potato in off camera just because it was behind me on the stove. And here we're putting in the vegetables. And then we're going to top it off with the peanut sauce. And then after that is done, we're going to sprinkle on some cashews or peanuts if you have them. Either works. And then top all that off with some cilantro. And then we're going to finish off with some sesame seeds. And we are good to go. And then here's the final product. Isn't it so beautiful? And that's it, we're done. That was honestly like way easier than I thought it was gonna be. And I'm so excited because I had a little bit extra. So let's see how it tastes. You guys, that is so good. You have to make this. If you make it, let me know down in the comments, how did it turn out for you? And would you make it again? Because, spoiler, I think you would. It's seriously so good. I gotta go in for another one. That doesn't even taste healthy, you guys. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you liked it, please, please, please leave a like down below. It really helps me out. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you meal prepped today, what you made. Or if you ever meal prepped before, let me know. And remember, you can make today a great day or not. The choice is yours. Have a good one.